Greetings, Earthlings. 'Tis I, OUTFXD, the worst video gamer in the world, and you're watching Bethany, Orphan of the Wastelands, Episode 4. Today we'll be doing the mole rat repellent section of the Wasteland Survival Guide, as well as the Mirelurk observation section. You can see I've done a little bit of work around the place. See, a little bit hungry, a little bit thirsty. We're well slept. Little food, little water. That brings us down right on, -1%, -2%. Now, before we get started with the Wasteland Survival Guide section of the program, I've been struggling for a while with, I wanted my little lost orphan to have a companion, and I didn't want somebody overpowered, and I wanted somebody that would be character appropriate, somebody that a little lost orphan girl would bond with. I found a couple, and nothing seemed to work. I found one was a teddy bear I thought was awesome, but I'm trying to run a family-friendly video section, and the teddy bear was foul-mouthed to the extreme. You notice I'm headed towards Scrapyard, so you Fallout veterans know what's coming. Or think you do, anyway. I am. I've gone ahead and I'm looking at the dog meat companion. Oh, hit him. There we go. Whimper, what's the matter, boy? Lose your master? I know how you feel. I lost my dad. Well, let's see, that doesn't. Pretty friendly, aren't you, boy? The I lost my dad doesn't fit our story. Well, I guess it does, kind of. I can be your new master. Would you like that, boy? Yeah, I went ahead and I got the dog. I decided on the dog meat companion. I went ahead with the dire dog meat mod, which makes him a little bit tougher. I don't have a name for who made the mod. I went ahead with the puppy dog bolt replacer by Rain in the Wind, which makes dog meat into a puppy, which makes him, I think, effable companion. And I have the dog meat essential token by Mojo da Jojo, which means if he gets rushed in combat and dies, then he just falls over and passes out until I can stim pack him. He doesn't actually die, and I end up losing my companion forever and ever.
Those monsters, they're gonna get me.
Those what? What's the matter?
Those things. They keep coming. They scare me. Make it stop.
Unless you tell me what the problem is, I can't help you.
Those things. It's all their fault. They did this to us. Please don't get mad at me. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Just help me. Promise you'll help me. Those big things. They're all over Greatitch, and they killed everyone. Please, mister. Please find my papa.
Mister? Okay, I'll go look for your father.
You will? Really? Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please, find my papa and make him come back.
Is there anywhere you can hide while I search?
Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it, but I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
Okay, and that is the entrance to the Those quest. We'll be doing that probably next episode, actually. Now, I don't have a waypoint for the Tepid sewers, so we're going to have to run it. This is kind of a dangerous run. Oh! Oh, I hate that Meyer lurks. Ooh. Oh, nice. Got a critical strike and one shot him. I must have hit him in the face. Oh, got him. Nice, nice. I won't complain about that. Ooh, what is ahead of me? No, that's that section with the rad roaches in it, I think. Alright, here we are at the Tepid sewers. I'll run up and grab Dukov Place's waypoint while we're here. Ding, got it, I think. There's dog meat. I don't think Mirelurks can operate doors. Yeah, he had a bunch of them behind him. Okay, let's do some hotkeys here. Items, weapons, repellent stick on number 1. Frag grenade, frag mine. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry if the colors are a bit washed out. My editing program does not like this, and it makes everything a little darker than it normally is. So yeah, we were supposed to knock down some of these mole rats. According to the quest, you only need 3, but if you want the optional reward, you got to test it out on 10. Okay, let's see, dog meat. Stay here. Don't move until I come back. Okay. Run, run. Ah. I was afraid that dog meat was going to I was going to get shot by that the turret down here, and dog meat would run down and stand there and get shot up by the turret while I stood around and did nothing. Now that's one of the things I was saying. There's nothing I can do to this turret unarmed. Well, oh, got it. One shot, nice. Now normally, there's a raider standing right here. He's not here this time, which I find interesting. Is that him? Ah, evidently he was overpowered by the mole rats. Oh right, I gotta go back and get dog meat. Alright, so we follow this tunnel in kind of a corkscrew. Good lord, that was interesting. Where in the world's dog meat? Could have used you there. But I think that ups us to 6. 1, 2, 6 or 7, not sure. And this brings us around and back to the main tunnel. There's where the turret was. And these guys will all be empty. And a little section here. Some raiders. Where is Dogmeat? He's right here. We'll run out. Haha! Oh! Oh, oh, oh! Dogmeat is unconscious. Yeah, that was one of the downsides to having a companion. I'm trying to lure the NPCs back, and as soon as I was attacked, he ran forward and got himself knocked out. He's unconscious. How do I... He may just come to in a bit by himself. Let me come up here and peek around the corner. He got up just in time to aggro this raider. Oh, run back, run back, run back, run back. Yeah, see, he's knocked out again. Is he? Come on. Come on. Nice. Nice. All right. Loot a little bit. I'm trying to remember where that we run into a crafting table, I'll be able to combine all that loot. Now, the sensor module. I get the impression that's somebody's joke, like putting little things on top of the desk, so you try to pick it up and you end up opening an empty desk. It happens a lot. And I see Dogmeat is back up. I could swear there was an option to give him a stim pack. Okay. I don't remember this section. I'm curious if I've been here before. We got some medical supplies, so I'm not going to complain. break out the Mirelurk. Why am I thinking Mirelurk? The mole rat repellent stick. Oh. Ding. Bring our repair up to 50. Lockpick needs to come up. Bloody mess. Gives you a 5% damage with all weapons. No, I will grab that. Oh, I'm overweight again. Let's see here. Our thirst is down. Thirst is up. Wait a minute. And our hunger is up. Okay. So, bing, there we go. Yay, there we go. They've eaten too much. No longer. Oh. Okay. No longer. Oh. Well, let me combine now. No, but just the shotguns. Okay. Now up here, okay, I can lose the repellent stick. Just a raider there. There should be 2 raiders, but I think one.
You're dead, big sack.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Tear him apart. I'm gonna.
Oh, gotcha. Very curious why she closed range. She's got a gun, which I just knocked out of her hands. There we go. Okay, and open this. I'm going to close this as a prompt. I need to loot those guys, which I cannot do until I get to my the crafting station. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I think dog meat took that one out. We're at 98%, 99%. We'll leave 99% encumbered, so we will leave those two alone. A quick detour here. That is just to give us the Georgetown Metro waypoint. Okay, not that one. This one has, yes, indeed it does. It has a workbench. Get a bonus when you're near a workbench. Mildly irritated. You're in the middle of a dungeon. You're trying to combine. You know you have this skill, but you're not next to a workbench, so you can't combine items. But honestly, I think it's realistic for it to, if you're near a workbench, for you to have extra repair skill. I'm not sure. To repair things better if you're close to a workbench. Yeah, I can see that. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, that's the dungeon. We need to go back and loot up the guys that we bypassed back here. Oh, Mirelurk's nearby. Oh, I can fast travel. There we go. Bing. There we go. All right, some of you may ask, why didn't I just fast travel from Germantown to here? Well, there are super mutants that right next to the zone line, and I'm not going to try to take on a group of super mutants just so I can fast travel. This guy's got a plasma gun. Why are you hanging around in Megaton? And so it's just
Watch it, will you?
easier and probably even faster to go back through the dungeon. Here we go. Talk to Moira.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working.
You can lie to her. I tested the mole rat repellent extensively.
Oh, excellent. Substantial field testing, precise reports, and such dedication. What more could I ask for in a research assistant? So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I'll bet.
Endurance. It gives them quite a kick. Like too much jet or something.
What? You're kidding, right? Oh, wait, you aren't kidding. Probably a metabolic reaction to the chemicals. I should mention that. Proper handling of mole rats could be important if they could be domesticated. Milked, maybe? Anyway, keep the repellent.
The last part of this chapter is about Mirelurks, right?
Yes, knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them. So I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs.
All right, I'll try.
That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the Mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any Mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study.
Okay, here we are at Anchorage Memorial with Ben Canning.
Thank God. Water.
Sure, I can spare some water.
You just saved my life. I won't forget it.
And good karma. So, yeah, you run into these guys occasionally. Sharing water is a good karma perk. Oh, that's what I wanted to go back to Myra's for. Refill my water bottles. Okay, so... Oh, there's some Mirelurks. I'm going to sneak around the side here. And there are some really easy ways to do this. And remember, the whole objective is sneak in. Oh my goodness, look at the reds. Wow. There we go. You sneak in and you plant a observer within a Mirelurk pod, breeding pod. And there's a door right there, and with a pod in it, so you can actually put a pod there. There's one down there, but that's just too easy. Oh, yeah, see, right here. I can put one right here. Leave it alone. I was going to grab some meat. So I'm going to go to the actual... Ooh. I'm going to go to the actual breeding pod, which is at the bottom. And honestly, I could do this at a full run. Do it in like 30 seconds. Which, if I get spotted, I may do. And there we are. Oh, caution. Why caution? Hide the observer device inside. Oh, danger. I've been spotted. Oh, nope. Here he comes. Here he comes. Run for it. Run, run. And I don't think they can get out this outside door. They will open the doors inside the dungeon. I had a quick, easy little quest there. It's an essential part of the Wastelands survival guide. And the more optional objectives you achieve, the better the end reward is. So it is worthwhile to get all the optional objectives you can. And that one, really quick and easy, and if you really want the Mirelurk meat, you can go back later and clear the zone. There's a pretty neat quest in there if you do that. Let's talk to Moira.
So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king? Or priests? Or some sort of scaly community center?
I slipped the observer in with the eggs, and they're none the wiser.
I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
Let me see. They're definitely vicious and highly territorial.
Oh, that's unpleasant. But I guess it's no surprise. Practically everything out there can eat us. This bottom of the food chain thing really sucks. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced, neutral-colored headgear. Here, consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
And we've gotten our first piece of awesome gear from one of the quests. As the reward for the optional bit of the Mirelurk study quest, we got the Shady Hat. This gives a standard 1 damage resistance and 1 perception, as well as +5 sneak, which is going to be very helpful for our uses. Is the second chapter done yet?
You bet. Your feedback is just the stuff for that rough and tumble, survive anything sort of feel. The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
Library, there we go. Researching local history sounds easy.
Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City. It's the most successful survivor settlement around, but no one here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching.
What's Rivet City?
Oh, it's this huge city on a ship where the river meets downtown. It's been around for as long as I can remember. You should really check it out.
Sounds reasonable. I'll research Rivet City's history.
Oh, now I can't wait for what you find out down there. And check around to make sure you're hearing the real deal.
That concludes this episode's exercise. We've completed the mole rat repellent exercise and the Mirelurk study of parts of the Wasteland Survival Guide. Next week, we're going to take on those from Shade and the Rivet City history portion of the Survival Guide, as well as I'm not actually sure what it's called. We're going to do the Lost Android quest from Rivet City as long as we're there. I thank you for watching and hope you have a great night. Okay, as I was doing my sign off, I was wandering around Megaton and I found Lucas Sims' house with, I guess he's in here eating or something. The door was unlocked, which means we get the strength bobblehead. So that's +1 permanent strength. And as I said, we're not going to be actively finding all the bobbleheads, but ones that we stumble across or happen to be near, we'll go ahead and grab them.
If you were entertained or educated at all, a thumbs up is always appreciated. Leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below. If you want to follow my series, feel free to subscribe.